Alright, it has been a minute since I have clicked record to do a mission, but here we are. So before I continue with the video, use my creator code STOCKINGS in the Fortnite item shop. It'll be in the description below. Check out my Discord server that's also in the description. Check out the yearly timeline. Check out my Twitch. Check out Fortnite TV. All the fun links will be down there below. And yeah, let's continue with the video. So, you know, if you guys have watched the channel for a bit, then you guys know that I like doing defense builds and all that stuff. And this is pretty much the loadout that I use in every one of these high power level defense that I do by myself. For example, this 160, right, the lightning mission, right? I have videos where I've done 164 players just by myself, and I don't really have an issue with them. I'm able to do them by myself with efficient trap usage and just game knowledge, right? So just skim over the loadout because you have seen it a million times before, probably, if you're a viewer of mine. Base Kyle in lead. Effectively almost doubles the health on all your buildings. The best constructor in the game, hands down, for these high level missions. Awesome guy, base game hero as well, so you don't gotta go crazy looking for him either. So yeah, supercharged traps basically for every constructor that we got in the support slot. They give an 8.5% percent increase in our damage of our traps. Super nice for these high power level missions because the husks have more health, so therefore it's nice to do more damage, so we can cleave through their health faster. Mega base in the support, getting that extra one base connectivity is super nice, very helpful. Power modulation, power base knocks. Structures affected by base are healed for 4% every 10 seconds. Just some nice self repair. It's not much, but it's helpful, especially against like exploding death bomb missions. It's pretty nice. Ice King with Frozen Castle. Enemies standing on structures affected by base are snared by 15%. This just slows them down by 15% whenever they're on like a floor affected by the base. It's really helpful in trap tunnels. Warden Kyle with base MD. It's just some self healing and some energy regen when we're standing on standing on like a floor or a ramp that's affected by base. Super nice. Pretty much invalidates the usage of healing traps, which is pretty sick. And Bomb Squad Kyle, just giving us some extra armor. I find the extra armor to be essential in these high power level missions where the husks just do so much damage. Whether it's a smasher, a propane tank, just a lobber, a zapper even, they just do a lot of damage. Or a taker as well. They do a lot of damage, so it's nice having the bomb suit. And Banner and Slow Fuel, like always. Banner helps us have our structures get more health and healing over time as well. Slow Field slows down enemies in a radius. And this is on the update day of 40.0, right? And the Banner and Slow Field got buffed. The Banner used to be a 5-minute cooldown, now it's down to 3 minutes, and Slow Field was a 3-minute cooldown, now it's down to 2 minutes. So I'm gonna be really excited to try out these new buffs in this high power level mission. That I'll be taking to this 160 Ride the Lightning 4 player. And additionally, I am going into this lakeside zone because I wanted to showcase the new autumn revamp. Or not, I don't know about revamp, but Epic has supposedly updated the visuals for the autumn zones, which would be nice to see. So yeah, let's go check it out for ourselves. Alright, so I was going through the zone and I collected the blue glove that we'll need to start the mission, and if I'm being honest, I can't really tell much of a difference that they did with the visuals of the autumn zone here. I think I can tell slightly. Maybe the grass looks a bit different. I don't. Yeah, I mean, I also don't remember seeing like these like spires that you would see in like the desert zone here. So maybe that's different too. But yeah, I can't really tell where or like what actually got changed, or maybe it didn't even get changed this update. Maybe it's in a different update that's going to come out when the free to play update comes. So yeah. All right, so we're here at the van. I put down my base down here, a little 2x2 area for us to work with around the defense, something like that. And then before the mission actually begins, I like to put down my banner, because the banner at max level acts as like a respawn point. If you run out of like direct respawns, so that's what I like doing there. And we didn't really get a terrible spawn, I would say. They're going to be coming from over here in the east and the south. And we do have some elevation for like this side, which is pretty nice. This side here is pretty like on level. They have a bit of elevation. Probably gonna just walk like down here or walk down this ramp, right? So I think we can handle that pretty nicely actually. But what's most important, first of all, is upgrading the roof a little bit and putting some anti-air traps against lobbers. I also noticed that in like, for some reason, in like Ride the Lightning specifically, I don't know if this is superstitious, but I just noticed that there's like a lot more flingers or lobbers that like to spawn. From my experience, I don't know why that is. It just happens, I guess. Maybe I'm tweaking a little bit, but that's what I've noticed from my time playing the game. It seems like lobbers and flingers like to spawn more frequently on this mission specifically. So yeah, so we're just gonna finish upgrading all this, and because this is a 160, normally I would just have it like this, but because this is 160, I'm doing it by myself. I also like putting some ramps here, and the ramps are really good because it just gives like an extra layer of defense, right? Because you know there might be more smashers that spawn at this power level, right? So just having this extra layer of defense with the ramp can help you like not lose. So yeah. So I'm also going to upgrade these ramps over here to tier 3 once they finish placing. Oh, had a bit of a lag spike there, my bad. Yeah, so let's upgrade all this. Get rid of this. Okay, yeah, so they're going to be coming in through here. Oh, can I get rid of this? Oh. Okay. I probably walk through here, walk through there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually block this off for a bit. Right, and then we're just gonna have like our main traps be like over here. Something like that. Let's try and funnel them in to only come in this direction. And I'm gonna upgrade this too. Upgrade all this. Because sometimes they might just ignore these ramps and attack the ramps on the side because they're not fully upgraded, so it's just nice to make sure they're all upgraded. So yeah, and then we're gonna put some. Okay, so what I like doing here is putting some wall darts. Because wall darts actually shoot through ramps. I don't know I don't know if that's actually bugged or intended, but they just do that, right? So I'm gonna take advantage of that. And then I'll put some wall launchers here. And the wall launchers, what this allows us to do is it'll push a lot of the husks that come through here into this little like lake area, and then what they're gonna have to do is like climb up all the way to that ramp and then go around and then come up that way, right? So it just helps with that specifically. And I like putting some floor spikes as well to snare them, right? I'll even put another one there, and then I like doing some corner cutting like this, pretty much forcing them to take the long way, right? Something like that. Another one here, and then here I'll put like some wall darts, right? Because I also have to worry about the husks that are gonna drop down through here and not just all come through here. So that, and then I'll put a tar pit here. This tar pit is mainly meant for smashers that wanna mess with us, so yeah, like this doesn't look like much for a 160, but I promise this section of the defense is definitely going to be taken care of, especially when we consider like me shooting my weapon as well. So yeah, also am I recording? Please tell me I am. Okay, cool. I have to check that, sorry. Oh, test subject? Yeah, perfect. See, look at that. Like that is exactly what I want to happen. So like that's going to keep happening throughout the entire mission, by the way. So yeah, and then over here is where we're going to get a lot of spawns as well. So I'm going to try and funnel them into this direction, and I think we're going to do the same thing actually. The same trick with the wall launcher, where I'm going to try and funnel them in with this and then just launch them out with wall launchers. Normally, this should have been a tar pit. Let me actually change this out for a tar pit. This should have been a tar pit, my bad. Let's try before it gets too healthy. Yeah, so this should have been a tar pit. That's my bad. And honestly, I think 2 should be good enough. What I'm actually going to put here as well is a gas trap for any big husk that wants to mess with us, and then a dynamo there as well. And yeah, this should be good as well. I really don't see how much more I can effectively and efficiently move this. So yeah, let's take care of that guy. Oh, I also put some wall darts here as well because they're going to be coming in through this area. And yeah, that should be phase 1 of the thing completed. I'll put an anti-air trapeze here as well for some lobber defense. Another one over here. And then last but not least, I will put a sniper defender in this compartment. I don't know if I even have an obliterator to put here. Oh, I can't. I probably can't put him with this thing, right? We have some intruders. Take care of these guys. Can I crit one time? Can I crit? Hello? Any crits in chat? What? I didn't crit a single time. Alright, so whatever. I hate patrols. Like, this is so annoying. They're just wasting durability on my traps, but whatever, I guess. And durability on my weapons. Okay, I'm apparently... Dude, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm the worst. Forget about it. Anyways, what I was gonna try and do was put a defender here. Sniper defender. I don't care which one. Yeah, okay, okay, let me make a 131. Do I have a 131? Looking at my melees. 130 obliterator. Water, not the best, but not the worst, but I'll still give it to them. Yeah. I'll still put you here. Yeah, this works. Like that. Some ammo. Perfect. And what the defenders are good for is make it so that if any flingers spawn, right, then we should be able to have a bit of safety against them. Let me sure the base is connected. The base isn't connected to that tile, but it should be okay. I don't think we need to go too crazy with it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna start the mission now. I'll also be using my backing tube bow, and oh, I will be using my pot shot over here as well. Pot shots are really good for handling smashers and flingers and the sort. I also have the vacuum tube bow. The vacuum tube bow is so good, guys. Like, if you guys don't have a vacuum tube bow, then definitely get one. Because this is a water mission, nature weapons are super effective against water. It's kind of like Pokemon. If you guys play Pokemon, it's kind of like that. So, yeah. And actually, maybe I can also do this, and that might make them go away. Defenders. Oh, yeah, also apparently in the update, defenders got a damage buff, but I don't think it's active right now. But probably in the future, they're gonna be better than they are right now, which is good. But yeah, like, this is actually such a simple defense. Because of the terrain that we got, I was able to use a bunch of wall launchers just to shove them in the pit. And now it's like, it's forcing them to go into the pit, which is really good because what this does, it makes so that like more husks can't spawn, right? So like, these blasters and these huskies that are just trapped in this pit here, well, not really trapped because they can walk up, right? But like, it's clogging up the spawn, right? So like, the longer that the blaster and the huskies and stuff like stay alive, the less like new husk will actually spawn, which means less probability of smasher spawning, less probability of flinger spawning, of lobber spawning, right? So that's also a plus. Also, one more thing, because of the new buff, I am just gonna use the slow field right here, and yeah, I mean, like, between the slow field, so okay, let me take it down a little bit. Okay, so because of the new update, the slow field got a buff to where it's actually 1 minute less cooldown. So it went from 3 minutes down to 2 minutes, which I think is so nice and very appreciated. So here's a smasher, right? Smashers aren't too terrible to deal with at level 254, even though it's kind of high leveled, right? But I don't really care that much about them. But okay, this smasher down here actually was able to get knocked off as well by the wall launcher because I do have 130 wall launchers here. If they were supercharged, then it would make it easier, right? Smashers can get like knocked a little bit by wall launchers because they have like this thing called an impact barrier. It's like a hidden value that the game never actually tells you, right? But every husk has like an impact barrier, right? And once that barrier number gets like overtaken, then that's why husks are able to get knocked back or stunned or whatever temporarily. But maybe it'll happen with the smasher again. Yeah, see right there, the smasher got booped by the wall launcher, and he was able to Get stunned here. Is he just gonna... Wow, that is God's most intelligent smasher right there. I didn't even think that would happen, but it happened. The smasher just fell off. Okay. Anyways. So that was phase 1. That was super chill, right? Like, the power level 164 player, and I barely even shot my weapon at all. However, now in the phase 2, we're going to have spawns up here, which will be a bit more annoying since they're coming from the top here, which means that I gotta do a bit more trapping. And this is gonna last a bit longer too because phase 2 is longer than phase 1, obviously. So I think what I'm gonna do here is, okay, first I think I'm gonna block this off as best as I can so that I don't want these weirdos getting any ideas of like breaking stuff down there. And then probably something like this as well. And then I think I'm just gonna put some ceiling electric fields, right? I'm also gonna put another wall dart here. It should shoot through the ramp. I'll put a floor launcher here as well. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna put some ceiling electric fields right here. I will be putting nature ones. Fun fact, nature 130s actually do more damage than supercharged 144 energy electric fields in water zones, which is a pretty fun fact. So I probably need more, to be honest, depending on how many spawn here. But I think for now it should be okay. I don't really think I gotta go crazy with it. If I need to put more, then I'll put more as like the mission goes on. I'll even put an extra one here, just because I got the resources for it. But a lot of them should be spawning in the same area over here, right? So yeah, things to watch out for is flingers. Those are priority number 1 to take care of. So yeah, let's start and see what I get. I'll even put an anti-air trap here for safety measure. So it just looks like a bunch of husks and huskies, which is very manageable. So that's good. Our defender's also doing pretty good. And okay, yeah, they are trying to break through here, which is what I was fearing. Yeah, so that is annoying, to be honest. Maybe I can block them off in some sort of way, to where I can make them not hit this area. Oh wait, hold on, I heard a smasher, so let me actually check this guy. Okay, so this guy's here. Take care of this guy. Yeah, tar pit. Very nice. Also the double boiler, by the way, probably my favorite shotgun in the game right now. It's such a good miss monster killer, as you just saw right there. Have to be careful not to hit him in the smoke screen. But yeah, I mean, like, double boiler, like, this is only 133, and it's taking care of these power level 254 smashers like it's nothing. And if this guy charges, oh, he got booped. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Alright, so there's 2 smashers there. Matter of fact, oh, also the mini boss, I just realized. Okay, so the mini boss in 160s are kind of difficult to kill, unless they are trap vulnerable. I really have a hard time actually killing them. Maybe that's a skill issue. We do have some leaks here, so I'm just trying to just do some damage control. But the smashers aren't a problem. Like, the traps, the wall launchers are taking perfectly good care of the smashers. My defender is doing great at defending these stray husks that are attacking the base. My traps are taking care of all the other husks as well. And I'm just going to keep bull rushing this mini boss out into the pit so that he can't actually damage us. And I will also... I don't think I got to slow field this. I think we're doing pretty good here. What I am going to do is slow field this area, because I'm getting kind of annoyed at the husks that come through there. But yeah, I think we're okay. The defender's taking care of these ones. Oh, there's a husky that's hitting here. Take care of this guy. The mini boss is back, so let me just rush him back if I can. Perfect. The Smashers are getting completely clobbered by the wall launchers. Oh, this one did leak through, so I'm gonna put the banner down to heal up our building and to give more health. Yeah, look at that, dude. Like the banner came in clutch right there. The reason why this ramp didn't break there was because of the banner. That's so good. So more are coming in through this area. Nothing serious really. Just one Smasher that we gotta take care of here. These other guys the defender should take care of, to be honest. Nice. And Tar Pit just laughs in front of Smashers. Over here, no, they're okay. It's only 20 seconds left to go. I don't think I even got to shoot my weapon anymore. I can just repair the building and we should be okay. Oh, they actually broke down this one. That's a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. There's only 10 seconds left. They're not going to break through in 10 seconds. But, yeah. That was a 164 player. Completely solo with smart trapping and, of course, our go-to defender helping us out as well. I am a bit disappointed. This looks exactly the same. I'm being so honest. I didn't notice any difference in the Autumn Zone. So maybe it's not in the game yet. I don't know. This is like literally update day, so not many people know what's going on or if there's any hidden things that Epic added. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe you learned something new. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, leave a comment, and like the video. Use supported creator code STOCKINGS in the item shop. It'll be in the description down below as well. Join the Discord, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.